Beautiful sight, isn't it, son? And as long as that ship is in your vision, she's yours to command. Proudly you direct her course as part of a great tradition, the merchant marine, as part of a vast fleet sailing under a proud house flag. 41 vessels, over 70,000 miles of sea lanes, more than 50 ports of call. Yes, proudly you direct your course. Yours is a big job, a big responsibility. But sailing with you is a staff and crew experienced and dependable, the finest in the merchant marine. And the ship on which you sail boasts the finest, most advanced of modern equipment. The piercing electronic vision of radar, technology's answer to foul weather. The effortless, constant propulsion generated by modern steam turbines at your command. Power to drive the great propellers that furrow the oceans of the world. Immediate communication at all times with ports and other ships. A big job? You bet. But you earn it. There are no shortcuts to becoming master of a ship. Just years of experience. Yes, proudly you direct her course. But now she's out of sight. Your voyage is over until another ship, another day. Perhaps tomorrow. Not this voyage. But someday your dream will come true. You will be sailing, and others will be watching as your ship seeks open water. Imagine yourselves in the finest hotel, surrounded by comfort, service, luxury. Imagine this hotel gliding across the 7 seas. Ahead are wide horizons, the horizons of the world. Even as the great ship gathers cruising speed, your experience. Newfound friends, excited conversation about things to come, new things to see, to do. And throughout the trip, the smartness and attention of a luxurious hotel. There's a special thrill to your first port of call, Honolulu in lovely Hawaii. How you've both dreamed of someday visiting the islands. Your ship awaits as you see sights that until now have existed only in travel folders. An unsurpassed vacation land, colorful, tropical, blessed with ideal weather and long, white, sandy beaches. The clear surf surrounding the islands is ideal for water sports, swimming, outriggers, and exciting rides on surfboards. Hawaii is a land of many races living in harmony together. A land endowed by nature with a profusion of colors and forms. Endowed with the spirit of a way of life that you'll never forget. But the dream has started, and your luxurious ship takes to the sea again. Calm waters of the tropics slide quietly by, mile after mile. Days are lazier. You're more relaxed. But soon there'll be the excitement of your next port of call. So often you talk together of Japan. And then you're there, in this fascinating land of contrasts, beauty, tradition, the very old with the very new. Modern cities of striking architecture, bustling traffic, and at night, the busy, bright ballet of neons. But always there remains the colorful Japan of other days. Perhaps this is what you will best remember. At sea again. The wonderful cuisine aboard ship is still another memory you look back upon. Tonight, perhaps a special dinner party. Hong Kong, in the native language, means the fragrant harbor. One of the busiest ports of the Orient, Hong Kong lies a half-mile off the South China coast. You'll find Hong Kong to be delightfully cosmopolitan, a mixture of Cantonese, Europeans, and Americans. The city abounds in age-old ladder streets, shops and markets filled with treasures, and wonderful recreation areas. Truly, Hong Kong is the hub of the Orient. Ahead, the Philippine Islands. The horizons are limitless, and by now the hours are spent with many new friends amid luxurious surroundings as the great ship sails smoothly, safely on. The moment you arrive in Manila, you feel welcome. A warm and friendly people, the Philippine citizens have emerged from war, a free nation, and a republic like our own. They're proud of their country and want you to see it. Again, you will see contrasts. The old way of life, the new, but always never forgetting the past. Another British Crown colony you will visit is colorful Singapore, at the tip of the Malay Peninsula, one of the most important ports of call on the trade routes of the world. The shops of Singapore are famed for their lacquerware, cloisonne, ivory, porcelain, and jade. Penang, farther up the Malay Peninsula, is a principal port of call for the rubber and tin industries of Malaya. And then a visit to one of the large plantations where the rubber trees are systematically tapped for their milky gold. At sea again, and once more, sailing secure, with the knowledge that your course is plotted by expert navigation using the most modern equipment and navigational aids. You're at ease, knowing your safety and comfort come first. Your great ship follows blue skies and calm seas so that you may relax, play, and enjoy the voyage to the fullest. Siam, or Thailand, and its uniquely interesting capital, Bangkok. Bangkok is a mosaic of canals, temples, and sculpture. And, of course, the famous dancers of Siam. The cargo is aboard, the schedule must be met. India, perhaps more than any Oriental country, spells, for most travelers, the East that is mysterious. A colorful, strange country of exotic bazaars, mosques, and fabulous temples, such as the beautiful Taj Mahal. Here you can relive the delightful stories of Rudyard Kipling, for India is a storybook land, old in culture, rich in literature, crafts, and philosophy. At sea again, with time to rest and relax. That's one of the many luxuries of ocean travel. Egypt, the fabled Nile River, whose banks have witnessed the passing of civilization after civilization, each of which has left its monuments for you to gaze at in wonder and admiration. Below you, the waters of the fabled Mediterranean. Ahead, Italy, one of the most interesting countries of all Europe. Among the many interesting side trips is Pompeii. You stand in the ruins of a civilization almost 2,000 years old. The eruption of mighty Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD imprisoned and made a static record of Latin life in the first century that otherwise could never have been so clearly revealed. The eternal city of Rome, and again you stand before a monument of the past, the mighty Colosseum, the most famous amphitheater in the world. It was here the gladiators clashed in furious combat, and the early Christian martyrs met their fate. To the north, you may visit the Queen of the Adriatic, lovely, incomparable Venice. The streets of Venice are canals. Close to 200 of them flow into the Grand Canal. The beautifully ornate Cathedral of St. Mark's is here, dominating St. Mark's Square. An example of the Byzantine influence on Venetian architecture with mosaics of solid gold inlay. Then, in contrast to the quiet beauty of Venice, a trip to irrepressible Paris, capital of France, to many the capital of the world. Arbiter of women's fashions, producer of so much of the world's art and literature, lovely, gay, poor, rich, alive with living. You'll long remember Paris. Homeward bound, the many strange, beautiful, exciting sights and experiences, now wonderful memories. A festive party aboard ship. A gay farewell to friendships made on the voyage. Friends you'll never forget. And celebrating your return to your homeland. Yes, you'll sail with the tide one day, when your dream becomes reality, as it surely will. But for now, it's fair weather and smooth seas to the great ship. For it carries not only your dream, with it goes vision, with it goes reliance, responsibility. With it goes assurance. Bon voyage.